All right, hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym. Special day today because I've got our current, reigning, defending Miss Olympia in the house.
Can you believe it? It's here already.
Right, but she's now also your two-time Rising Phoenix Women's Bodybuilding Champion. And she just got a new kid.
Oh, my
Named Corvette, right?
Yes, I named her Grace.
Okay.
I named her Grace. So now her sister Faith is waiting on her.
That's the Camaro.
So, wow.
They're both red, right?
They're both red. Red. I mean, beauties. They're little beauties.
Yes.
So I'm waiting. I'm waiting on Grace to be delivered. So
Okay.
in the meantime, I still have some work to do.
Yes.
I got one more title to defend.
Yes. So obviously this is her road to the Olympia. I made her promise me last year that she'd be back. And she's back.
I promised.
Right?
My word.
Yep.
Yes. And everybody's been coming down. Like, I've seen Sarah down. I've seen, oh my gosh,
We're gonna
a whole lot of your bikini girls have come down. I'm trying to keep track of everybody.
Sean Clarita's coming in.
Mr. Banks has come down. I'm a huge fan of his. Did you see his before pictures?
Yes.
Oh, man. Wow. I saw him when he competed in Texas, and I was just like, whoa.
Well, what you missed was was my dad challenging him to a tricep.
I heard him in the background,
Yeah.
though. That's so cool. And Jim just left. Shout out to Jim. He had to get his workout in, and then he was like, I got to go.
Yeah.
Wow. Really cool.
Yes.
Jim's still getting it in. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. He was getting it in really good.
Yeah.
I said, all right, Prez, I see you. I see
Yeah.
you.
Well, that was more so he could take the picture with John.
Ah, okay. Quick pump before the photo.
Right.
And he's going to be going down to the Arnold's.
Yes.
You know, keeping the good, persona.
Yes.
Got to show up. Prez got to show up.
That's it. All right. So, you've had this title, the most prestigious title in the world. Okay? As I said last year, she was the first Miss Olympia to be back in this gym since Linda Murray. Irony of all ironics, right?
Yes.
The last Detroit, Miss Olympia.
Like didn't Linda and I say Detroit?
There it is.
Yes. It's
Right?
been a fun year. It's been a fun year. A lot of travel. But it's been fun, promoting female bodybuilding, encouraging a lot of the ladies. We've had a lot of ladies who left women's physique, came over to female bodybuilding, so that was super exciting.
Right.
I mean, it's flourishing, and this
Yes.
is what I would hope that it would be. So I know we still got some more ladies that I think, I'm hopeful,
Yeah.
will come over. I think next year is going to be even bigger and even better. So I'm super excited. But yeah, a lot of NPC shows, a lot of pro shows this year that I've been at. So it's been, just a huge wave of fun.
Yes.
Before I knew it, I was like, okay, I got to get into prep. Like, I can't go into shows. I got to get ready for my own. So thank goodness it worked out well. So now we've defended one title successfully. We've got yesterday, effective 3 weeks to go for number 2.
Yes.
No pressure.
No, not at all.
Pressure.
Not at all.
Well, as long as the Prez pumps up and maybe he'll give me a few more pointers,
Yeah.
we'll roll with it.
All right. So, the Rising Phoenix. Okay. The motivation. Was it that Corvette?
Just a little bit. When I saw them roll the car out, I'm like, oh man. And personally, I really, really like Chevys. I'm from Detroit.
I was going to say, that sounds right.
And it's so funny. So when I got Faith home, my Camaro, on the inside of the door it says made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm like, it just made its way back home.
There it is.
There you go. So yeah, I definitely felt the motivation kick up another notch.
Yeah.
Once they released what car it was, so I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. Let's turn the heat up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, what did you and John Simmons, her trainer, what did you do different from the Olympia to here? Because there was definitely a marked improvement.
Yes. Oh man. So John really.
To put your picture from the Olympia to the Rising Phoenix. And if you can't notice it, you're not a student of the sport.
Well, you gotta study a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So John really was strategic with my off season this year. He made sure that I stuck to a really strict regimen with ground beef, lots of ground beef. I had so much ground beef. I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of food. Now I understand what the guys go through a little bit. Like
Right.
It's like, there's a lot of food. I remember when Dexter retired, he's like, the one thing I'm looking forward to is not having to eat so much. And I'm thinking,
Right.
Dexter, are you crazy? Like, you like food, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Dexter, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of food, but
Yes.
you know, he was very strategic in making sure that we had check-ins at certain points, and then we had diet changes as needed. But you know, the ground beef was the staple. So he said we got to make sure that you add. I added 7 pounds of muscle, so we definitely made the improvements. And then Sydney and I got a chance to work together. I actually got a hold of Sydney roughly at about 20 weeks out, which I never do a 20-week prep, but I wanted to just have a little extra time to work with her to really fine-tune a few things.
Well, let them know who the Sydney girl is.
Man, Sydney, she's like the, I'm going to call it, 5-time Miss Figure Olympia. Yeah, excellent posing coach. She's just amazing at what she does. I mean, the eye and the attention to detail, she's just the best. Truly the best.
So, women's bodybuilding and figure are at the same night at the Olympia.
They are. So
how cool would that be?
Oh, man. And I missed her last year. I got whisked away to the stage. She had come off. We had women's physique in between, but I had to be in the pump-up area. So she and I are hoping to coordinate things a little bit better. We're hoping to get you to take us some nice photos. So, yeah, we're excited. But, yeah, I mean, that was a lot of my prep for, you know, the off-season and the prep for the Rising Phoenix.
Yeah.
We stuck with the ground beef, and I didn't have it taken away until I was about 6 weeks out from the Rising Phoenix. And then, you know, John really hammered in on the fish. Yeah, I say I turn into a mermaid when I go into that real...
An Olympia mermaid.
There you go. As long as it works.
It's a rarity.
And a mermaid with two vehicles.
Yes.
Nice cars. I don't have to swim. I drive. It works. Yeah. Perfect. But it's been fun. So, yeah, nothing as of right now is changing leading into the O. We're kind of coasting in, and I got some cheat meals, so that helped. Yeah, he said.
So, what do you like for a cheat meal?
Apple pie. Apple pie is like number one. Number 2 is lamb chops.
Okay.
Lamb chops. I mean, if I can get a good lamb chop, oh man.
Breaded, unbreaded, little seasoning maybe?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Give it to me as many ways as we can prepare it.
You're like, and keep going.
That's right. As long as there's no fish, good. Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah. I will eat some seafood as a cheat meal if I can get it, but it's usually like it's gotta be fried. Yeah, it's gotta be fried. I like calamari, fried shrimp. Yeah. Very heavily breaded.
Okay. All right. So now we know.
Yes, indeed. And you'll see me with my apple pie backstage.
Good.
And Dennis James called me out last year, but yeah, it's huge Tupperware. I usually get the Sam's Club pie, and I put the whole pie inside the Tupperware. That way I can just make sure I eat the whole pie.
You have to. If you're bringing the whole pie, you got to eat the whole pie, right?
That's right. It's great for me because
it would be bad if you didn't do it. It just wouldn't look right.
It just would not, and it wouldn't feel right.
Right.
You know, it just would feel incomplete.
It would taint your championship.
And we can't have that.
No, we just can't.
We can't have that. No. So stick to the program.
Because of apple pie.
That's right. That's right.
Her, she can't even finish an apple pie after she wins. Yeah. Right?
Like, come on, champion. Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure we do it. But just, I'm telling you, I'm warning you. If I may bring you some, just so you can try it. It's really, really, really good.
I'm sure it is.
It's really good. It's deep dish.
Okay.
It's deep dish. It's like this thick. And yeah, too bad we don't have any microwaves. Warmed up is the best, but
you'll make do.
Yeah.
You know, with that second Olympia title and everything, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
T-3.
Yeah. It's 3 weeks from yesterday from when we're filming this. So.
Yeah, from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need to get some workout in.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Get some training in.
Yes. But before we start doing this other stuff, and I'm going to put you on the spot. So if you win again, I need you to come back here, or would you come back here with both of your Olympia titles, your medals, your trophies, and get a picture right in front of this wall?
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. Okay.
You're all witnesses. You're all witnesses.
Documented. Okay, I will.
All right.
I absolutely will.
Perfect.
Okay, and I'll bring pie.
And there's a microwave. Actually, you have 2.
It works.
So if it's too big, we can slice it in half, put one in each.
Oh, it's never too big.
Okay. Well, it might be too big for the microwave, I'm saying.
No, we'll find a way.
Okay.
I'm all about finding a way.
All right.
We'll find a way.
All right. So do you want to give a shout out to anybody here?
Oh, absolutely. Huge thank you to John Simmons, my coach, IFBB Pro. Sid Gillon. I mean, what more can I say? She's just the best. And then my suit sponsors, Suits by Miss Maritza Escobedo, and then Body Bling, Miss Bao. These ladies helped me to look my absolute best. And thank you to all the promoters that I actually got a chance to work with this year. So
Nice.
Linda Murray, Dave Lieberman, John Sherman, Bernadette down in Texas. You guys rolled out the red carpet. Tim Gardner, Tim and Eileen just always put on great shows. So, I've had a really, really fun experience working with a lot of the promoters, but I had a even more personal experience with my people back home. So Mike Rudnick, I've gotten a chance to work with. John put on a show this year. So thank you so much for having me to work with you guys, to be a part of, making our own little history, creating those moments, working with the athletes, because that's really what it comes down to.
Right.
To see the athletes, where they start, how they progress, the people that we see every year, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember when you gave me that, word of encouragement, or I remember when you told me, pose this way, and it made a difference. So it's really like boots on the ground. Boots on the ground, and knowing that we're there to support each other in the organization, priceless.
Yes.
Priceless. So thank you guys.
All right. Well, we're going to see you next in Orlando.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And one more shout out. I got a little sprinkle of a surprise. So Rachel Daniels and Terrence Ruffin, I cannot thank you guys enough for working with me on my posing presentation for finals. So the performance part of female bodybuilding is at the finals. So October the 8th. I want to make it December again.
You've already moved into 2020.
Yeah.
We're in 2021
I
still.
know. I got to get ahead of myself. So yes. Okay. October the 8th, that night, we will have our finals routine. And I've gotten the pleasure to work with these two. They are, in my opinion, two of the best posers in the league.
Yes.
And Janine Lankowski, she's also really, really
good. Absolutely. She keeps winning every best poser award.
She really does. She scoops them up. She just brings out her room and scoops them up. So she worked with me on the Rising Phoenix one, and then I got a chance to collaborate with Rachel and Terrence for the Olympia. So
now, you know who Rachel really is, right?
Who is she?
You don't know what her Instagram name is?
I think she's a ninja, but yes, she is the real Lois Lane.
Right.
The real Lois Lane.
Right. So she's Lois Lane, right? So I'm Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. Yep.
Today, actually, we should say today is National Batman Day.
Because Batman's the best. You know why he's the best superhero?
Because he doesn't have superpowers.
That's right. So
this is his superpower.
That's right, and he has to figure out the ways.
Or what did they say? The one, what's your superpower? I have money.
Yeah, that was my favorite line. When he said that one, I said, okay, that was a boss move.
Right.
I was like, yeah, there's nothing else to say. Like, yeah, okay, touche.
Yeah. So see, I even wore my Batman watch.
Ah, look at that.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Yes. There we go.
Very stealthy.
Yes.
All right. So
that's it.
We've got the word. I will be back with 2 gold medals.
All right.
And we will take pictures here, and we will keep you guys posted.
All right. Jay Manion
and Andrea Shaw.
See you in Orlando.